Recently in my Discord, I posted a question asking all the Valheimers there if they had any life hacks for this game, and the response was incredible. Some of the tips that you guys came up with was really incredible. So if you contributed to that, thank you so much. If you guys want to check through those or potentially suggest some other life hacks that are not included in this video that you think would be great for a future video, then please do join my Discord. The link is down in the description. Obviously, there's a lot of Valheim stuff going on there, including all these life hacks and things and general Valheim chat. Plus, it's where we talk mostly about my Valheim server. If you guys are interested in joining that, the link is in the description, or you can just come to Discord and ask people about it if you're not sure. People are already on the server, all that good stuff. Anyway, let's jump into today's video. So these are all tips that are posted by people in my Discord, and each one of them is going to get a shout out, and we'll go through them. So this tip here is from E, as you can see, and it is a fantastic tip that I have actually expanded on. So yes, you can build over the fire at the Elder location, and you can use that to cook without this fire ever going out. But better than that, you can also go and make yourself up a bed near to this fire, and then you can claim and sleep in this bed. So this is actually really useful because you've got a fire here that will literally never go out. So definitely thought this was very cool because it can be quite annoying with fireplaces going out and having to restock them with wood all the time. So if you can find yourself a good Elder spawn point and build around that, and you're happy to do that, then this is definitely a way around doing that. Also with the Elder spawn point, what you can do is use these big stone pillars here as support beams. You can see that right there is now blue, even though we're building right at the top here. So you could build a really nice base around this thing if you got yourself a bit creative. Now, incidentally, if you quite like this Elder spawn point, I actually just found this quite by chance, but it is pretty cool being that it's on its own little island. I'm going to put the seed on screen right now so you guys can copy that if you would like. This was a world that was made in the Hearth and Home stage, so I'm not sure if you make it currently in the new cave update whether it's exactly the same or not, but if you play on that version, then it would of course work. We have a tip for all of you builders out there from Eagle Scream, as you can see here, and just as the comment says, you can build a hearth and you can put walls through it. Now this means you could actually have a smaller hearth in several rooms all at the same time. So if I break through here, you'll see that we currently have this hearth in 2 rooms, but you could of course do more, as the walls that you build through could be built through in any direction. So if you want to do this, all that you need to do, I mean, there's a couple ways to do it really. You can build the walls first if you want. So if I go ahead and just build like a wall here like this, then when I go ahead and place the hearth down, we can just go like up close to it, and there we go, you can place it through just like that. But probably the easiest way to do it is to place the hearth down first, and at that stage you can put your walls through in any direction or orientation that you really want. You can go like this right here, so you have a very small one on one side and like a larger one here on a different side, and just have it of a different orientation and different shape to what the usual hearth would be. So this is a pretty cool tip. As I say, it might help builders out with a few different things, and definitely one I thought I'd include in the life hacks. The next life hack is sort of a joint one from Haley and Jane, as you can see here. The reason I wanted to mention this one is people actually ask me this a lot when I'm streaming, and they see me going in and out of chests, and I'll do this, and I'll click just once and get inventory in and out. This is not modded. This can be done in vanilla. So all I'm doing right here is control and left click to instantly move items between a stack. You can also shift and left click, shift left click, and there we go, you get half like that, and you can half it again if you want, and then you can put it all up with control click and it will go back into the original 50. Of course, when you shift and left click, you can also select a random amount of items. So if we wanted 38, we go bang. Oh, I did it. I actually, all right, okay. You know what, this honestly was a first take. You guys just have to believe me on that. You know what, I'm going to be honest right here. I'm going to share a little embarrassing thing. When I play Valheim, let's say I have this in a chest and I know I need like exactly 12, I will do that whole thing where I'll shift click and I'll try and bang up. Okay, see, I'm good at this, all right? I do this a lot, guys. You know what? I know I'm a loser. This is my own little bit of fun that I make within the game. A game within a game, right? Getting items in and out of chests, and I'm good at it. I'm the best in the world at this, all right? No one's going to beat me at this. This tip's gone on for way too long. Anyway, enjoy this. Just a quick other tip about this whole inventory thing that I figured out later. If you're looking at inventory and you hold down control and you left click an item, it throws it out. Now, I didn't know this before. Before I would like drag like this and click items out, but this is way quicker. As you can see here, you can throw stuff out your inventory really quickly. So that's incredibly useful if you're looking to do it at speed. Hold down control and left click. If you control and right click, nothing happens. You can't throw out like half an inventory or anything, but control left click gets rid of things very fast. So the next life hack is very useful when you're playing on servers. As you can see here, it's from Mr. Bojingles, who plays on my Valheim server. If you guys are interested in joining that, by the way, there's a link down in the description. But what he's saying basically is to not leave things on the floor. Now, as in his example, we got the silver ore here. He's saying if you leave that on the floor and you go to bed for the night, because the server is continually running, unlike your single player game where when you log out, it just stops. The server is up 24/7, and items do have a despawn time and they can despawn. This can be due to the server clearing it, either because of the despawn time Valheim, or because of the server lag issues, and sometimes items can be cleared for that reason. But basically, it is a very good point. You should either make a chest for it to store it in overnight, or just take it home with you to your storage system, or have it on your inventory, or whatever you need to do, but don't just leave it out. Now, if you guys are interested in servers, by the way, I am sponsored by HostEz. They do fantastic Valheim server hosting, as well as hosting for many other games as well. There'll be a link in the description for that, and you can use the code Kysen to save 20% off if you want to use those guys. Thought it was worth a mention, as honestly, playing Valheim with friends is super fun. All right, next we have another life hack for the builders out there, and once again, it actually comes from Eagle Scream. And basically, let's say you want to place something down, like a stone throne right here, and I wanted to place it up on this wooden wall floor. So place it up there, and it just falls pathetically on the floor. Well, never to worry, you can just place it against the stone wall behind it. So you can see here, as long as it overlaps the stone wall like at least a little, and we'll try and get it central so it still sticks out. You have to play around with it a little bit. There we go. It looks perfectly natural. It looks like it's just against the stone thing there. And we got a nice little throne right there that we can sit in. Now, of course, this will work not just for stone thrones, but anything like this where you're having this sort of issue. You build it into the stone, then you can have yourself some things built on the wooden floor, whereas they otherwise would not be able to. So next up, we have a tip here from Daniel, another one of my Valheim server members, about the sledgehammer and how you can find silver before you should, so before you actually have the wishbone. So we go ahead and hit the floor just here. You'll see that message there coming up too hard, just at the bottom of the screen below my legs. Do it again so you guys can see. There it is. Now that should indicate that there is silver down below here. And if I go ahead and get my pickaxe and dig down, let's see if we find some. And there we go, guys, a silver vein right there. Now, obviously this is a little bit tedious because as a method, you will have to run around and you'll be randomly just hitting in spots like this where nothing will happen. And you can see there, if you hit in an area where there isn't any silver below, then no too hard message will come up. So yes, it is a little bit tedious, but it is a way of getting silver before you otherwise would be able to. Just one quick side note, as Daniel kindly pointed out in his comment, if you are to hit near obsidian, obsidian will also say too hard. So make sure you're not hitting near obsidian when you do this. But yeah, happy silver mining to those of you who use this method. Another tip from Eagle Scream now, talking about using a harpoon to kill birds. As you can see, I did just there. It does take a little bit of practice to get good at this. I've just been sort of playing around with this. Like, it depends on how close the bird is to you and that sort of thing. But obviously, one of the main benefits to doing it this way is that you're not using any feathers to get feathers. Now, another way of actually doing that is, of course, to just use wooden arrows, but then you are still using up wood. Whereas with this right here, once you've made that harpoon, you can use this forever and just keep repairing it. And then you're basically not using any resources to get arrows. So definitely thought it was worth a mention, as it's not a tip I've actually ever really considered before. So I thought I'd include it in today's video. So the next tip is from Mobius. As you guys can see, he's another player on the Kysen server that I have. And it's about your honey. So you see here, I've set up a few beehives at various different levels of being, underneath the iron bars here. And basically, my auto pickup's off right now. So if I go ahead and just get all this honey out, you'll see it drops in different ways. But essentially, all of these different heights, when I put my auto pickup back on, there we go. You see, I just run around here. I can pick up all the honey. That one fell down here because it's too close to the edge. But the point is that you won't have to jump up on top of the beehives to get the honey anymore, because your character will now be high enough, and you can do that at all different levels, as you can see here, and it still works. So just a little building tip, and a tip that I haven't actually ever come across before. So definitely wanted to include that in today's video. Next up, we have another tip from E, and this is a tip for all the lady Vikings out there, and that is this. So you make your Viking up, and you try and give her a beard, because we all know that lady Vikings had rocking massive beards. Okay, this is a definite fact. And it can happen when you do this, but you still want to be the female character rather than the male character in game. So here's what you do. Go ahead, create your character, hop into a world, and then I'll show you what to do. So down in the video description, I'll put a video link that I made on how to enter cheat mode in Valheim, how to set all of that up. But once you're in there, here's some cool things that you can do. So first up, let's have a look at the beard. So if we go to F5, we type in beard, then we put in space here, and we can do different ones. We say beard 2 like this. Wait, if I can spell beard, beard 2. There we go. There we go. We'll change your beard going on right there. And you can do this with all different ones, right? So we could do, like, let's say beard, and then do beard 3, and that would be this one, right? And if you ever want to remove it, by the way, you just type in beard, just like that. Okay, I actually got that wrong. If you want to remove your beard, here's what you do. Type in beard, then beard again with a 0 at the end, and boom, there you can see it's gone. So yeah, you could do that. You can also change your hairstyle. So again, it's the same sort of thing. Just type in that hair, and then we'll go for like hair 3. And there we go. You change your hairstyle. So if you ever want to change the look of your character, you can do that, and you can cycle through all the different beards and character and hairstyles and stuff like that. Make your character look a little bit different. So he said in the tip about binding emotes to keys, and I can't find a way of doing this without using any mods. If you guys know of a way, let me know down in the comments. And if you're watching this video in the future and I do find a way to do this, I will make it the pinned comments to be right at the top of the comment section. So if that's possible, I'll definitely let you guys know. So for the first time ever in Valheim, I'm going to sign off as a female character. That'd be fun. Guys, hope hope you like these life hacks. In my Discord, link in the description, we have a special channel just for life hacks where you can go and look through these and all the others in more detail and chat about them or share your own. I'd love to see if there's any more. If this video goes well, if you guys enjoy this, I'll look to make more of these in the future as well. And if you want your tips to be included, then again, Discord is the place for that. But for now, guys, I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.